Hi everybody, I'm back again. I'm so sorry it took me a while to post a new video, just been busy with work. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Today I'll be doing a makeup tutorial using Maybelline product. I got my products from CVS, they had a sales, so I took advantage of that. So I'm shaping up the eyebrows, making sure it's nice and clean. Now I'm just going to wipe her face down with Neutrogena makeup wipe to remove any particles on her face. I'll be filling her eyebrows with Brow Drama Pomade Crayon in deep brown. This is my first time using this product. I love how it glides throughout the eyebrows, so this is a yes for me. It's a must-have. If you want it, you should get it. The texture is very creamy, so I can work with that. It's easy to glide through the skin. Next, I'll be using Master Conceal 50 Medium Deep by Maybelline to sculpt the eyebrows. I love this concealer. The texture of this concealer is kind of thick, but it also glides, so it's easier and better for me to sculpt the eyebrows. While sculpting the eyebrow, I always use the angle brush to blend in the brow drama so the eyebrows won't look patchy, it will look full. To cover up the concealer, I had to use my favorite product, Black Opal Stick Foundation. I'm sorry, I couldn't stay away from it. I need that Black Opal Stick Foundation to cover up that concealer. So I'm using the shade in Nutmeg. The same way you apply the concealer to sculpt the eyebrow, you do the same as the foundation, Nutmeg, to cover up the concealer. You could also use it as an eyeshadow base. The eyeshadow primer I'm using is called Feline Cosmetic. It's not really eyeshadow primer, it's just clown white makeup to make your face white, but I use it as my eyeshadow primer. Now I'll be using the 24 karat nude Maybelline eyeshadow palette. Sorry, me and my friend just laughing because we're trying to figure out how to make this eyeshadow, because the whole palette is very shimmery, so I had to use a blush palette from Maybelline to make her crease. Now I'm using a master blush palette, and then I'll be using the darkest color in the palette to form her crease. These are drugstore products. I barely use them, but for the blush, I like how it's looking in the crease. I would just recommend that you dig in your product if you want it to be seen. Dig a lot of product in your brush and blend into the crease so it can be seen. Now I'm grabbing the 24 karat nude palette, so I'm grabbing a brown shade to form her tips to give her a darker look. I mix a little brown and black into the tips of the eyes. Then I go back into the crease with some more blush to give her a better definition. Now for the lid, you can use any shade, but I'm using like a creamy white shade for the lid to give it a pop. Then I grab a little bit more blush to tone it down, blend that down with the tips. After you're done with all the blending of the eyeshadow, then I'm grabbing that liquid eyeliner by Maybelline, which I do not like because it's so watery and you could barely see the color. I have to keep on applying that color so you can see it, and it's not worth it to me. The ultra liner, So I had to grab my Amuse cosmetic liner. As you can see, that one coat is much blacker than the other side. So I gotta use the Amuse to fix the other side too. And voila. For her eyelashes, I'll be using La Charme Wispy Lashes. The Wispy and Wispy Lash. I'll be doubling her lashes. I'm using Sassy Eyelash Adhesive Glue to glue her strips down. Make sure when you apply eyelashes, you clamp them down to your real lashes. The eyelash glue I'm using is called Sassy. Next, I'll be using Maybelline Master Prime to prime her face. The texture of the primer feels really good. It glides onto the skin. So that's an A+ for me. Make sure you cover the whole entire face with the primer. Now I'll be using Maybelline Fit Me. Her foundation color is 355 Coconut. I'll be applying the 355 only in the inner area of her face. I love the texture of this foundation, but my thing is that color is not, it doesn't look good all over her skin. so I have to mix it with a different shade. So I'll be using 360 Mocha for the outer area of her face. I add the Mocha on the outer rim of the face to blend towards the coconut to give her a better formation or dimension of the skin. This foundation in person is very beautiful. I would say all you gotta do is build for more coverage, but it glides on smoothly on top of the skin. Next, I'll be using the Maybelline Master Conceal Medium Deep to highlight her. That's the same concealer I use to sculpt her eyebrows. It's a very thick concealer. I would say give you a very good coverage, and if you need more, I say you should apply more, but I like the thickness of the concealer. Less is more. And this concealer is easy to blend and it glides on top of the foundation like butter. After blending your concealer down, now I'll be moving into contouring. I'll be using 375 Juvia to contour her. It's one of the darkest foundation that Maybelline has. I love to contour with liquid foundation to me because it's easier to blend. I have seen a lot of big celebrity makeup artists, high-end local makeup artists use this product, and I see why. It's affordable and it does the job. I say this is a must-have in your makeup kit. Either you're experienced or a beginner, you should have this product. When it comes to doing the nose job, you should always blend. It's somewhat hard. I won't even lie. Sometimes I have troubles doing it, but always blend. The same way you see my finger running up that nose is an easier way for you to blend the shadow down. And if you make a mistake, you can always put a white concealer straight up the rim of the nose to give it that slim look. Before setting underneath your eyes, use your foundation brush, beauty blender, whatever you use to put concealer underneath that eye and smooth out any wrinkle or line of demarcation. I'll be using the Master Fix Setting Powder by Maybelline. This is my first time using it, so I'll be applying a little because I don't know how white underneath the eye might turn out. I'm going to attempt to highlight her with a 35 Deep Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder. I'm going to tell you guys the truth. This is my first time putting this product on her face, and it's like, I'm somewhat scared. You can't see it on camera, but it was looking kind of ashy grayish in person. Next, I'll be setting her face with the Fit Me Finishing Powder 40 Dark. That powder and shade is very high pigmented. It looks orange, but I only use a little bit all over her skin. A little bit. If I used too much, I think she would have been orange by now. Now I'm going to blend everything down. I'm blending some of that powder, mixing with the orange to get rid of that grayish look on her skin. Now I'm jumping back into the Maybelline Master Blush to add onto her cheeks. I will probably only use the darkest color, the dark and a little bit pinkish color on her cheeks, because all the other colors are like too light, it won't show. So for her skin tone, they gotta be dark. That's the same color I used in her eyeshadow crease, the darkest blush. Forgive me you guys, I forgot to purchase a black pencil, so I end up using my MAC Feline pencil to do her waterline. to line her waterline. Then I'm going to grab the 24 karat nude palette, the darkest color in that palette, to smudge her bottom liner. Next, I'll be using the Maybelline Volume Express Black Mascara to pull out her bottom lash and her top lash. I always use a cardboard underneath the eye to make sure no mascara falls underneath the skin. Now I'm going to use the Maybelline Master Strobe Stick to highlight her. I have to use my finger to massage it into the skin. It's very creamy. Forgive me, you guys, I forgot to buy a pencil and lipstick, so I have no choice but use my MAC Cosmetic Chestnut Lip Pencil and Snob Lipstick to do her lips. For her lips, I'll be using Cashmere Lip Gloss by Black Radiant. Now for my final touches, I'll be using my foundation brush to make sure that I smooth out any line of demarcation all over the face. Oh, and I'm using the 24 karat gold in that palette to highlight underneath her brow bone. I hope you guys enjoy. I love this overall look with the foundation and concealer, the eyeshadow, the blush, the luminizer. I love it. And now I'm going to set her face with the Master Setting Spray. I would like to thank each and every one of you guys for tuning in. Please like, share, and subscribe. Let me know your thoughts. Comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe.